Hello, nerds around the world. Welcome to another episode of the Nerds United One podcast. I am CM Miller, your host tonight, of course, and this is episode number 58 of our show. And we'll be counting out our top 10 favorite third installments in movie franchises. And to help me do it, we have the co-founder, the Lord and Master of all Nerds United One, this Mr. Caleb Tuss. Caleb, what's going on, man?
What's up, guys? Been a long time. Nobody wanted to ride with Chris tonight, so you know what? Your boy had to hop in and save him because he is my dude. I'm here, just gonna kind of wing it, but we'll go from there, man. It's great to be here, man. I'm excited.
Appreciate you being here, Caleb. Given your busy schedule, I know you have a lot of obligations. Yeah, it's great of you to make the effort.
Yeah, it's been pretty busy, Chris. I mean, I'm getting a promotion at my job. Getting pushed into our management, so that's pretty exciting. So I've been putting in more hours and stuff, and I just had a baby, so it's pretty crazy. But hey, it is what it is. I still gonna make time for my boys, so.
All right, definitely. So yes, and entering the first steps of parenthood.
Yes,
definitely.
That is amazing.
Okay, let's. Like I said before, the topic of the show is our top 10 favorite installments, favorite third installments. Our top 10 favorite third installments for movie franchises, and I'm gonna go. These are the best. Of course, these are the best. Threequels out of movie franchise trilogies, franchises, so forth and so on. So I'm gonna lead off. Starting off with number 10 for me, it's The Godfather Part 3. It's the third installment of the Godfather trilogy. Of course, you brought back Al Pacino, Diane Keaton, Talia Shire, everyone else. Francis Ford Coppola's director, and Anthony Garcia's in the movie. Of course, his daughter Sofia Coppola, who didn't really get a good performance, is in the film. It's about Michael Corleone, played by Pacino, being brought back into the business and so forth and so on. And then let's just say it's a little bit more messy. It kind of loses momentum, this installment. There are a few weak spots here and there. Like I said, Sofia Coppola's casting, I could have went with someone better, but it still packs a powerful punch, just like the first two films do. But like I said, it loses some of its luster in some parts, but it still is a pretty good conclusion to the trilogy. All right, Caleb, what's number 10 on your list?
Wow. From what I heard, Chris, now again, I haven't seen Godfather Part 3, but I heard that a lot of people want to file it under the movies that were never made, that should never have been made, But anyway, first one I'm going to go with on my list, and and again, I don't really have a list, so I'm just going to pull movies, Chris, so I might give my best one first, whatever. I'm gonna go with. You know what, Chris? I'm gonna start it with a bang. And I'm gonna give you just one of my favorites, and that would be Toy Story 3. Now, I absolutely love this movie. It's the best ending to the trilogy. It's the second best in the series, in my opinion, behind the first one. I know you would disagree and say that the second one is the best. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But to me, this movie, it just, man, it's hard for me to watch this movie, man. It makes me cry. Yeah. It's the perfect way to end a trilogy. Literally, the perfect way to end a trilogy.
Right.
And it better be on your list.
I'm not revealing. What if it is or not? But
I'm just kidding. I'm just messing with you.
Okay. All right. Moving on to number 9 is Back to the Future Part 3. This is the third installment of the Back to the Future trilogy, of course. It's to me, it's a better movie than Part 1. Than Part 2 is. Part 2 has some great, things about some great pop notes about it here and there, but it just kind of goes in a farther direction, I guess. But this one is pretty good. I like the Western setting of it. Claire, played by Mary Steenburgen. I wasn't really enamored with her character, but it really comes together with there's some great practical effects and stunts. Michael J. Fox and Christopher Lloyd are good as usual. They can really just like clicks, like it sparks like fire.
Yeah.
I mean, like you said, it loses some momentum in certain parts, but it's a good conclusion to the trilogy overall. Yeah. All right, Caleb, what's the next one on your list?
All right, next one on my list, Chris. Again, I'm just getting the big ones, man. I know I don't mean to like take away your luster when you talk about these ones later, but the first the next one that I want to mention has to be, I think, I don't know if it's my favorite end of a trilogy, but it's I mean of the third installment, but I mean Return of the Jedi, Chris, is just if Toy Story 3 is not the greatest way to end a trilogy, then Return of the Jedi is. I mean, I absolutely love this movie to death. I probably, even though Empire is my favorite movie, I've probably seen Jedi the most.
Right.
I don't know. It's weird. I don't know how that works because I can't watch Empire and then not watch Jedi. Like I just feel like you have to watch, or I really can't like not watch all of them in a row. Because it's one of those things where you kind of have to watch all of them. Like I don't think I could watch just one Star Wars movie, but
Right.
Jedi just it does something for me. It really does. Like it's one of those things where it's one of those movies where you just watch it and you just want the good guys to win so bad, And it's one of those amazing movies that I could just watch all day, every day. So.
Absolutely, man. Definitely, absolutely. Okay, going on with me. All right, to me, it's number 8 on my list. Number 8 for me is Die Hard with a Vengeance. Die Hard, and yeah, I mean, I love the first Die Hard. It's an absolute classic. Second one isn't as well done as the third. I mean, as the first, but this one more than makes up for what what wasn't so wonderful about the second one. John McClane, is trying to stop the brother of Hans Gruber, who was Simon Gruber, who was terrorizing New York City. To me, it kind of feels sluggish in places, but it's crackling with action and great set pieces and comedic timing. And of course, I like the pairing between Bruce Willis and Samuel L. Jackson. Some of the quips in this movie are just hilarious. Definitely about it, but it's definitely it's an exciting movie. It's definitely just. It delivers, in the several fronts. It's not a great movie, but it's an entertaining one overall.
Right.
Okay, Caleb, what's the next one on your list?
All right. Next one I'm going to bring up. I think this movie is super underrated. This next one, and it's definitely one of my favorites. Ending of a trilogy, and it should have stayed a trilogy, but they came up with a really shitty. Hold on, sorry. I dropped my tablet. But they came in with a really shitty, and I'm not talking about the. Oh my god.
Oh man.
Today, Chris, I'm so sorry.
Sorry.
Are you still there?
Oh yeah, I'm still here.
All right, hold on. Sorry, I'm all thumbs. All right, I'm not talking about Indiana Jones because I'll definitely bring up Indiana Jones later, but I'm talking about Pirates of the Caribbean at World's End. Not a lot of people for some reason because they don't like this movie, and to me, it's kind of strange because I quite enjoyed this movie. I thought it was a good way to end the trilogy. I thought that the characters were completely fleshed out. But this brings me to a point where they ruin a good trilogy by coming up with a shitty fourth movie, like a really shitty fourth movie. Because
yeah,
it's fucking horrible.
Mm-hmm.
So I can't really get on board with that, but it is what it is, I guess,
Mm-hmm. I feel you. But it's okay to me, but but it's not as good as the first two are, I guess. But yeah, on Straight Ties is just god awful. There's no doubt about that. Okay, going on to number 7 on my list is Goldfinger. The third installment of the Chase Bond franchise. So Sean Connery. he seems like he has having a good time with his character. You know, you got fantastic set pieces. You know, wonderful action. You know, great quips of humor. You know, great comic timing. You know, you got great Bond girls. You know, of course, you got Arnold Blackman as Pussy Galore. Yeah, this is a pretty good movie. It kind of.
What a name though, like fucking Pussy Galore. Like, dude.
Oh,
Pussy Galore, bruh. Okay.
Yeah, that one messes with your head a little. I'll tell you that. It kind of it slips in one or two spots, but yeah, you can't help but love this movie. You know, this is the one that brought the Brown formula together. You know, of course you got our Goldfinger, played by Gert Frobe, and he's pretty much a menacing foe for James Bond. And because you got that was one line, it's like, you expect me to talk? It's like, no, Mr. Bond, I expect you to die. It's like, oh my goodness. And of course, our job, with that hat of his, is like, man, that dude is bad. The Bond henchman to be all Bond henchmen. Although I think Jaws comes a bit close,
Yes.
But all in all, Goldfinger, entertaining movie. Just wonderful, wonderful entertainment. All right, Caleb, what's the next one on your list?
I mean, well, I already kind of brought it up, so I guess I'll just finish. I guess I'll just talk about that next then. Indiana Jones, and the Last Crusade. I mean, it's just one of my favorites. It really is. Like being introduced to these amazing, like wonderful movies that Paul introduced me to.
Thank God for him.
Yes. I couldn't be happier. I couldn't be happier that he introduced these to me. And yeah, I've loved them ever since. So Indy 3. I mean, we've talked about it ad nauseum, but it's just one of my favorites. So.
Right. Cool. Absolutely love it. Yeah, Junior, it is you, Junior. Can't get enough of that, man. Definitely. Okay, going on with my list is Indiana. On the next one, it's number 6. It's Indiana. It's Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban.
Good one.
Yes, third installment series. Harry and his compadres are, maturing. Of course, they're gonna, they're rapidly growing up. Of course, it's gonna, and then of course Harry at this time is on the run from Sirius Black. The guy who's accused of murdering his parents. He's out to get him. This one, I really liked this movie when I was young. I didn't really consider it like the best for some reason. Maybe I did, but right now, I do consider. Probably forever, I do consider it the best. The performances are better. It's darker. It's more thrilling. I like how the story goes. It's developing as it goes along. It's a little bit more mature and it's a little bit more unsettling and sinister, but it worked. It's more mature. I like the performances from Emma Thompson, Gary Oldman, and so forth. But I like the three leads: Daniel Radcliffe, Rupert Grint, and Emma Watson are back in this one. Even though Daniel Radcliffe to me is the weakest actor, he still he giving effort to, in terms of serving the material. But Alfonso Cuarón, works wonders in this movie. It's just visually awesome. It's wonderful. What he does. But all in all, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Terrific movie. All right, Caleb, what's the next one on your list?
All right. I'm gonna bring on one, Chris, that I don't think either of us would, really think of, but I quite enjoy it. I think it's quite underrated. And that to me is Fast and the Furious, the Tokyo Drift. Now, this movie, is it like great? No, but people, when you went away from Vin Diesel, when you went away from Paul Walker, everyone's like, whoa, like what's going on? Like, oh my God, like. But I liked Lucas Black, and I thought, like Bow Wow, like whatever. It is what it is. So, but I thought it was fun. It was cheesy. A lot of action though, and I love the Han character. He's one of my favorite characters. Unfortunately, he dies, but whatever. Spoiler alert if you haven't seen it. But oh well. It is what it is. And I love how they kind of like construct the timeline though. Where that movie actually takes place like after 4, 5, and 6. So, and I haven't seen 7 yet. Like I own 7. I just bought it, Chris, a little while ago, and I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You say you own what now? You own 7?
Yeah, 7.
Yeah, yeah. 7's pretty good. So you should definitely check that out when you get the time. Definitely. All right. All right. Okay. Going on to number 5 for me is Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. Yeah, Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade is the third installment of the Indiana Jones series. Of course, you got Dr. Jones back again. This time he's searching for the Holy Grail, and also not only that, he's trying to find his father. Yeah, I mean, yeah. I just, man, this movie is just fucking, it's fucking entertaining. It's fucking entertaining from start to finish. I love the pairing of Harrison Ford and Sean Connery. Yes, Sean Connery, the greatest James Bond in them all, as his father. I just love their scenes together. It's like Junior. It's like it's yes sir. It's you, Junior. And it's like don't call me that, please. It does. Like I said, it loses some momentum. It does. It kind of falters. In some parts in terms of the pacing is kind of. It kind of stumbles in places, but I overall enjoyed it. It does feel a little like Raiders in some aspects, but it's definitely enjoyable. I mean, Elsa, she was okay, but it wasn't. She doesn't compare to Marion though. But all in all, I mean, Last Crusade is definitely another Indiana Jones movie that packs a punch. I just love this. I just absolutely love this movie. Right. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, Caleb, what's the next one on your list?
All right, hold on. I'm trying to think. So, let me look. Here we go. Oh well, I know you're gonna bring that one up eventually, so I don't need to bring that up. What about? Oh, okay. I got one. I'm gonna go in the horror genre real quick, Chris, and I'm gonna go with Nightmare on Elm Street 3: Dream Warriors.
Okay.
Now, the reason that I love this one is it got back to its roots. Like the second Nightmare on Elm Street was goofy as fuck, like dumb as fuck. I mean, it's okay, it's whatever. But the third one, they bring back Nancy. All these kids have these special powers, and like it's goofy, but it's still good, and it has the greatest line in horror cinema. That Freddy, kills this girl and he smashes her face anyway at TV, and he's like, "Welcome to prime time, bitch," and he just slams her face. Like that was awesome. Like, definitely cheesy, but a lot of fun. And it's the movie that like Freddy was back. Like, oh shit, like Freddy's back. So.
Okay. I mean, I've seen that Nightmare on Elm Street. I've seen that Nightmare on Elm Street reboot. Yeah, I was like Jackie Earle Haley as Freddy Krueger. Dream on. I want my money back. God damn it. All right, going on to number 4 for me is the Bourne Ultimatum. The Bourne movies are probably one of my favorite spy movies. Of course, they're right next to the James Bonds and the Mission Impossibles. Matt Damon. I like. Yeah, he continually. He sells it as he continues to sell it as Jason Bourne. I love how his character evolves. I mean, it's just scene. I mean, you're early, swept and along this guy's journey. Of course, in terms of trying to piece together his identity. The revelation was kind of solid. I mean, in terms of who he was. And it did wrap things up neatly, but it was a pretty well done conclusion to the Bourne trilogy. And I can't wait for when he comes back as Jason Bourne. I can't wait for Matt Damon to come back. So, oh yeah, I'm just so stoked to see that, definitely. All right, Caleb, what's the next one on your list?
All right, we're gonna stick in the horror genre, and we're gonna go with Insidious Chapter 3. I don't know if you saw this one, Chris. Me and Greg definitely saw it, and we actually quite enjoyed it. Now, was it as good as the first two? Absolutely not. But it was quite good. I mean, it was different for sure, but had a lot of the same things that were in the first two. The story wasn't as good, but it all tied together, which was my favorite part. Like all three movies like tied into one, and I'm hoping. Well, we're hoping that there's at least one more. So, yeah. So definitely Insidious 3.
Okay, all right. Going on for me. Going on to number 3 is the Lord of the Rings: The Return to King.
Yeah, that was coming.
Yeah, the Lord of the Rings: The Return to King. The third installment. The Lord of the Rings franchise. That's it was like it's a wonderful one. It just I like how it wraps everything up perfectly. It definitely is. When you watch the whole, it is just it just is like it's not just a movie. It's really quite an experience. You get through. You got some wonderful character moments. You got kick-ass battles. And stuff like it's just like this is truly. This is the stuff that movies are made of, man. It's wonderful though. It's absolutely wonderful. Like I said, the performers continue to bring it. They continue to deliver. Elijah Wood, Ian McKellen, Viggo Mortensen, Sean Astin, Andy Serkis. They continue to give it their best. Peter Jackson, wonderful direction. It's just like it's definitely it's really the top of the top. The Lord of the Rings: Return to King. Great movie. All right, Caleb, what's the okay?
Oh, I really have no interest to see it. So,
Gretchen, please implore your fiance to see these movies.
he tries, but it's not gonna happen though.
Caleb,
I don't sleep.
Caleb, please. You're killing me here. You're breaking my.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, sir.
Oh Lord.
Man. Let's see. We gonna ride with. Let's see. Oh, how can I not bring this movie up, Chris? Rocky 3.
Okay.
Mr. T. I definitely fuck with this movie though. This movie is it stupid? Yes, but it is insanely fun though. Like
Mr. T was so obnoxious in that movie. I was like, oh my goodness.
it's stupid fun, but I really enjoy it. So Rocky 3 is my next pick.
All right, going on with me. Next one for me is it's kind of a tie, kind of. Me is Toy Story 3 and the Dark Knight Rises.
Dark Knight Rises, bruh.
I'm tired of y'all like shitting on Dark Knight Rises. It's not.
That was garbage, bruh.
No,
sorry.
No. I disagree. It's like y'all.
Garbage.
Does she like?
I'm sorry.
Does Gretchen like Dark Knight 3?
She, I mean, kinda, yeah. I mean, kinda.
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 Yeah. Okay. Guys, like, you got Dark Knight Rises. Like, is it as great as the first? I mean, is it as great as Dark Knight? No, it never was. But you have you can't help but you can't deny that Christopher Nolan, he delivers, in this with this one, it's truly well crafted. Chris, you got the great cast: Christian Bale, Princess Batman, Gary Oldman, Michael Caine, Morgan Freeman, and you got Anne Hathaway as Selena Kyle, aka Catwoman. She doesn't beat Michelle Pfeiffer for me, but she was quite captivating as Catwoman. She really
That movie gets like shittier and shittier as it goes down.
No, it is not. No.
It gets like shittier and shittier every time that I watch it. I'm like, God.
Okay, Kayla. Don't no.
I'm sorry. Listen, I'm a Batman junkie. I love Batman, but I can see the holes in things, guys.
What
Like
the
Swiss cheese.
them?
This movie is like Swiss cheese, bro.
No.
It just looks bad.
No.
I'm sorry, but
you're killing me. Oh.
No, I'm not being a hater right now. It's not even like that.
You hating. You hating. You can't deny that this movie is good. Come on,
I mean, it's alright. Good. I don't know if I'd say good, but it's alright. Yeah, it's alright. Yeah.
All right.
It's alright. Like, it's not like okay. Anyway, so that was your number 2?
Yeah, that was my number 2.
Okay. Now that I'm done crushing your dreams, Chris, I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see here. No, ew, no. God. Oh, definitely not. Ew. Trying to think here.
Pull out the Jeopardy time.
Oh God. Like shitty like third installments on like fucking Iron Man 3, X-Men 3.
Not shitty.
Spider-Man 3.
Yeah. Mandarin Tricks must have been pretty bad, but it's pretty good.
Iron Man 3 is garbage.
No, it's not.
God. Christopher, I must educate you, sir.
No. You must educate me. I gotta educate you. Dark Knight Rises, garbage movie.
Yeah, garbage.
From out your mouth.
I just said it. I'm sorry.
Educating. I gotta educate you and Paul about Iron Man 3.
Please.
Y'all just.
We just know good cinema, okay? That's all it is. It's that simple.
Really?
Yeah, sir.
All
right. You gotta fuck with. Oh my God. Ugh. I'm gonna pass it back to you, Chris, because I cannot think of anything, man.
Okay, all right. Going on to me. The number 1 for me is Return to Jedi.
I knew that was coming.
Return to Jedi, third installment of the original Star Wars trilogy. Is it reached the heights of the first 2 movies? No, but Return to Jedi is a wonderful conclusion to the trilogy. You got great character moments. Spectacular action, wonderful visual effects. Of course, there's some great moments here and there. The speed bike chase being one of them. Of course, the confrontation between Luke and Vader and the Emperor is still one of the great, highlights of this whole series. The back and forth between Luke and the Emperor. It's just like your overconfidence is your weakness. The Emperor's like your faith and your friends is yours. It's like you just This guy can really make your skin crawl. He's just dastardly evil though. And of course, you know, the scene, the lightsaber duel between Vader and Luke is one of the most powerful in the whole entire series. You know, it's really it really draws you in. You know, you can really, you know, sense the struggle that Luke has. You know, and of course, you know, and not only his inner struggle, but you know, but not only the struggle to bring his father back to the light, but his own struggle, trying to confront his own darkness. And it's great stuff, you know. But and all in all, you know, it's like you said, it's a wonderful scene. You know, of course, you got the battle of Endor. It's a kick-ass space battle, probably the best, one of the best ever done. And overall, it's a great conclusion to the Star Wars trilogy. No, certainly, certainly.
Yes, sir. I mean, it's amazing conclusion. I mean, it's absolutely fantastic. So,
Oh yeah, sure. All right, all right. Okay, folks, that will do it for our show today. And today, this is every Lawful doing. You know, kind of our 3rd installments. You know, thank you so much for joining us. And make sure to check out next week for our next week on our show will become our top 10 worst 3rd installments in movie franchises. Make sure you check out for that. Hopefully, you know, I'd like to thank the person who was kind enough to, you know, join me, you know, just like all the part obligations you had to attend to. Caleb, my brother, you know, it's great doing this with you, man. Great doing this.
Yes, sir. It's definitely good to be back. And guys, we will be getting back on the recap show. I don't know if that's what's going on. I did miss the Deadpool discussion. I'm not happy about that, but that's okay. You know, we're gonna try our best to keep up with all the content on this page. So stay tuned if you're watching, and thanks for staying faithful. So we really appreciate it.
All right, definitely. Like I said, you know, folks, you know, make sure you check. Kevin said we'll make sure we update our content, especially for our DC Universe TV recap show. You know, the recap show. Definitely check out for those. You know, and like I said, top 10 3rd installments, top 10 worst 3rd installments movie franchises are topic next week. Make sure you check out that. You know, I'd like to thank you so much for joining us on the show. And until next time, goodbye.